to Bel-Air, petty to the detour. Don't tell him he saw every project, every seashore. And I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody. New York, come on. Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two teams here looking to find a way to win. It's the Cardinals coming in at 9-4. Going up against the Saints, who come in at 1-12. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It hosted Super Bowls 42 and 49. And it's University of Phoenix Stadium. That's where we're at in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Time to tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
Second down, Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A tough spot here on 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The inaugural drive for this offense today, and the guy we're going to talk about, Michael Floyd.
Starting to develop into a #1 receiver, a guy that you'll count on downfield.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue 95.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
From day one in the NFL, Jerry's Bird has been an interception machine, and now he's added excellent tackling and range to his game.
58.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Chris Johnson, his third touchdown now. Kicker, 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 79 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Sean Sweezum now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
According to head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see.
Just that. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. It's Floyd on the right. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They come out here in the eye.
Blue 95. Blue 95.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A gain of 11 and a first down.
They went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Gives to Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
So this game's not very far along, and he's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another first down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the first quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
2nd down and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Palmer. Fells has it. Left side. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Johnson on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Palmer. Screen play, Johnson. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
Really nice cut.
Down in 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go. Regular.
And Palmer into the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron Johnson. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. 2016, this will be brought out to the 25. Here comes New Orleans, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last.
Not the major concern, though, because of what's timeout. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note,
so they're on that play offensively. They ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so it was
difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys. Zone, he's coming your way. Make sure you have him, and then secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually...
They go play it here by Willie Snead. 12 yards there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the dangerous as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He really
does. And the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target was coming from and went to a secondary target for a real
midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 then. On first down, Breed. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. That's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Breed there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at. They go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense. For the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play it
deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off the football back. And the Cardinals getting set to last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that way?
Doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what